Hey there Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for August 7th to the 13th. I am super excited being one of you to see what our reading has to say this week. Before I jump in, Aries, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button for me, maybe think about dropping me a comment, sharing the video, and definitely hit the subscribe button. It's all engagement based on YouTube these days. Gone are the days of the past where you put a video out there and it just went out into the ether and got lots of views. If you don't get those comments and likes straight up, it just won't go anywhere and then we can't keep doing it. So I'd love it, I'd be so grateful if you could do that. Beneath the video in the description section you will find all of the links for personal readings, joining my karmic community, learning tarot with me, and also my socials. I am very active and interactive on Instagram. Okay, let's jump in, Aries. I'm starting with a Moonology Oracle card to guide this reading. What do we have? Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. I've actually drawn the Aries card here. It's full moon in Aries. Now, full moon energy brings things to a peak, a climax. Sometimes it's about conclusions or cycles completing. Aries energy. So maybe we're going to come to our power. Maybe the move is ours to make here. You know, fiery climax approaches. It could be a big action that you're needing to take. Let's see where this goes, Aries. Now, I'm going to draw you a major arcana now. There's 22 of these cards in the tarot and they're kind of like trumps. Now, the major arcana are our big life lessons that we pass through in order to grow our soul, move towards self-actualization. So that's what the major arcana are, and our journey, our fool's journey from ignorance to enlightenment. So let's see what one you're dealing with at the moment, Aries, as it pertains to bringing a situation to completion, conclusion, or a climax in this situation. We have got, oh my gosh, the devil. Oh, why do we have to have that one, Aries? But there's no positives and negatives really in the tarot. They're all just lessons to pass through. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn, but look, do you know what? You know how I said the move is yours and you're coming to power, Aries? The devil is where we might have been feeling out of power, powerless, hopeless, you know, losing that connection with the divine. There's something that you can free or release yourself from. Now, the devil kind of situations could be a debt or financial struggle, a relationship that maybe you've stayed in for the wrong reasons, that might have become sort of a bit of an entrapment, career situation that's draining you, something that's toxic or not serving you. It's time to rise up and release. Can be a pattern, an addiction sometimes as well. So yeah, I'm feeling into what some of this might be for me as well. And it's basically saying it's time for you to take the power back, Aries. You're more powerful than you know. All right, let's get our cards out, Aries. So I'll get out the cards and then we'll clarify them as we go. Yeah. King of Swords is definitely the antidote to the devil energy. It's like, let's get clarity, let's get clear, let's make some good decisions here and transform our lives, right? 8 of Pentacles, so that is in the challenge position. It could be something to do with money, work, career for some of you. Advice, 8 of Swords, so double 8, 8, 8, 8 being the number of personal power, mastery, and abundance is coming through, okay? Really need to free yourself, and some of this, Aries, is in your mind. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like we are dealing in a sort of like an abundance situation, really coming to power, and there's some shifts that maybe, you know, you're needing to make. There's actually a decision that you're needing to make here, Aries, that you're up in the air about, that I think is going to be the game changer for you. So I'll clarify as I go, Aries. Now, the King of Swords, Aquarian energy. So I've got Aquarian energy and Capricorn here for those of you that would like to know. 9 of Swords. Oh, Aries, we've got all these ones here. All right. What I'm going to say about this is that there is a situation here that, like, you know what this is, Aries, if this is your reading, right? The 9 of Swords is like, I'm already worrying about this, right? I'm already building the worst case scenarios. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. It's the monkey mind, the mental scripts, anxiety, worry, depression, all that stuff, right? The thing is about our thoughts is that they're not actually us, you know, and we shouldn't really identify with them. But also when we build scenarios about, well, what if this happens, what if that happens? And yes, it's important to be strategic, right? But we have this now moment and that is it. And that worst case scenario hasn't happened. And in every moment, you've got the choice, the free will to decide better, right? Knowledge is power. So the King of Swords is saying the way to get out of this kind of stressful funk that you're in, Aries, is that you really need to take an eagle-eye perspective, take a big zoom out and look at the full picture here. Yeah, you might not have achieved, fully what you want here, but you can now make strategic moves to get back on track, and you've had some learning along the way. Now, I feel like with the Devil here, you've sort of fallen out of power with this. There might even be like fiery climax approaches, like we might actually be heading for a little bit of a tower moment or divine orchestration where, let's say, an argument blows up in a relationship, or, we have to leave a work career situation, and it might seem terrible, but it's bringing you to power. It's going to allow you to make better choices here. So the King of Swords is also saying, Aries, allow the hindsight to be your foresight. Like, you're going to continue getting more of this energy if you stay in this situation. So that's why we've got to make a better decision here to transform it. This too shall pass. It's just a moment in time, but you have the opportunity to work your way through this by making some kind of important decision here. King of Swords, Aquarian energy, is also asking you to be innovative, inventive, to use your unique gifts and talents here, Aries. Two of Swords. Yeah, so Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, 2-2 being your angel number coming through. And also, we have 9-9 as well. Yeah, so the 9s are about bringing something into fruition. And the 2s for me in this reading are the decisions that you make that is going to be the shift in that. So you're at a crossroads or a stalemate in your situation, and it is time to choose. Now, why the decision is in the challenge position is that when you add this up on paper and you do the pros and cons, I think it may even make sense for you to stay in the entrapment. I've got to stay in this toxic job. I hate it, but it's paying the bills. Or I can't leave this relationship because I'm codependent financially, or there's stability, security here, or the knowing it's maybe just my lot and it's better. But then we become the martyr, 8 of Swords, of our happiness. So what Spirit is saying, it's time to choose from your heart, from your intuition, and I think that with the 8 of Pentacles here in the challenge, yeah, there might be some hard work to go through this transition, but it's leading you to the 9 of Pentacles, which is freedom, independence, an increase in abundance here, or health as well. So for some of you, this is in your workplace, with the 8 of Pentacles being in the, it's in your business or your work environment. I'm sort of feeling this has kind of like a monetary element to it. Okay, the advice. Oh, it's the Queen of Wands. That's our second Aries coming through. The advice is the 8 of Swords with the Queen of Wands. We need to step beyond the mind stories and this feeling of being stuck and get back into fiery determination of moving forward based on our instincts. You are the Queen of Wands, Aries, right? You don't normally get stuck for too long, but there's a good reason I feel that you've played into this pattern. So the 8 of Swords talks about someone who's over-identifying with the mind, therefore they've lost touch with the intuition and the divine guidance. It's also sometimes about, and I know how headstrong you can be, Aries, like if you signed an employment contract or marriage agreement or lease agreement, mortgage, whatever it is, how committed and loyal you normally are. And that is really good, but not at the cost of ourselves and our mental health, not at the cost of trapping ourselves somewhere. So there's a call to freedom, call to action here. There's a call to power and remembering who you are, Aries, powerful Queen of Wands who makes moves towards the Ace of Wands, new potential, new growth, because you want to get to the 9 of Pentacles, right? I've got enough money, I'm feeling good, I'm looking good, I have independence, but there's a decision that you need to make, and I'm not sure if it's, leaving a toxic job, toxic relationship, breaking free of some kind of habit, but there's very clearly something holding you back here. The Moon, yeah, it's shadowy. It might be something that you haven't really wanted to look at. The Moon for me is a bit of a dark corner energy or a shadow energy where there's something playing out behind the scenes here that maybe we have bought into the illusion, oh no, that'll be okay, it's not harming, it's not hurting, or things will come into fruition, but they won't, right? They won't with the moon. Sometimes there's a sabotage, deception, or betrayal with this energy. So it's time to make a powerful decision here, Aries, that I feel is the make or break to what you're really wanting to achieve here coming into fruition. And what you want to achieve definitely has an abundance element to it, or a success element. Could be, I really want to be that successful business person, or level up in my work career, or heal myself, get back to my confidence, my vitality. But there's a devil energy that's siphoning off over to the side. Fiery climax approaches. There could be some kind of tower moment that we're heading for that shifts us here, or we have the opportunity to have conscious awareness now and start moving with that energy. There's a series of good decisions. King of Swords says you need to zoom out and be very strategic here. And if you do, Aries, and I know you can do this, you show up as the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is making it happen, somebody who's self-sufficient and really living their best life. I don't know why I feel pulled to draw you another card, maybe because I'm an Aries too. I'm like, I need more on this. Let's see. That's so funny. Justice and the Ace of Wands. You know how I said the Queen of Wands holds that Ace of Wands and she's moving towards new potential. There's new inspired beginnings here for you, but you've got to make the justice call. This is like T for timeouts. Got to change to bring the universal scales into balance. I feel there's a legal component, a contract, a marriage, something that you have taken really seriously and committed to, but it's actually working against you, Aries. It's become an entrapment or an illusion. So we've got a new door to step through, but we've got to deal with the shadow energy first. This new beginning, this new opportunity, stepping through that new doorway, can lead you to the Nine of Pentacles. That's where I want to go, Aries. Are you going to join me? I think you will. So that's what I have for you, Aries, and I hope that gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. I'm cheering you on, wishing you all the love and magic. Personal readings, everything you'll need is down below. Check out the comments, the description for the video, and please do like, share, comment, and hit the subscribe button before you head off. Anyway, Aries, I'm wishing you the very best. Do take care. Bye for now.